Right, welcome back to part two. Still didn't get the bloody phone sorted out. It's gonna, so it might go off a few times. Right, getting down to it. Uh, you can do all sorts of things to stop that craving, as to say. So, like I said, keep yourself busy, do a bit of tidying up, do a bit of ironing, go for a walk. Do watch stuff on YouTube, whatever. Just fill your day. Fill your day. That's all I can say to you. And again, just drink lots of fluids. I mean, you'll be eating loads as well, to be fair. So, hence why I've started training again, because obviously I eat that much. It's obviously if you don't go out and burn it off, you're going to become a fatty. And yeah, so my road to recovery has been a long one, but that's only because of my underlying issues with my mental health. Now, I didn't realise how much the alcohol had hold of me. It had more of a hold of me than when I was doing recreational drugs. Now, you'll find that people with an addiction are very creative. I mean, I've made loads of stuff like since, you know, it's oh, actually, is it in here? Ah, 1 minute. God, this is difficult to see. See, now I made this out of cardboard. Just, you know, I mean, it only took like 3 hours, but I mean, it's just something to do. But yeah, I also made a bar. Yeah, I know. It's crazy, isn't it? Yeah, I've got to stop my drinking, but I make a bar. I mean, but it kept me busy for a good week. And because my mum and dad are very sociable, and we have our cousins over and neighbours and that over. Like in the summer we did, obviously, but obviously with COVID-19, it was literally when they lifted the restrictions for a little bit, everyone just piled in. Which, as I said in my first thing, my anxiety was really shikadunk. So what I did was I had my quota for that day in my head, which was like 4 to 5. Bearing in mind, everybody else was getting slaughtered, but I was behind the bar. Now, you might think, oh, Cole, Jesus, you know, you put yourself in a really bad situation there, because obviously some people can't go to a pub and just have 2 or just have 3 or whatever, you know. But if social drinking is okay, it's when you're at home on your own. And I mean, like I said, I mean, before I cut down to what I was on, which was 4 to 5, as to say, I could quite happily drink over 17 cans of cider. Yeah. And I saw how other people were looking at me, going, Jesus, you know, it's just like, but it was okay. But like I say, just keep yourself busy, you know, talk to people about things and stuff, and you know, get a new hobby, or you know, it's you've got to fill that void, as to say. Keep yourself busy, and that void will be filled. And I know it's difficult. I mean, when I was living on my own, I had no one really to say, oh, you know, Carl, have you had enough? Or Carl, can you help with this? Or can you do this for me? Can you do that for me? Hence why, when my friend passed, God rest his soul, Gary, although he was a raging alcoholic, raging alcoholic, you know, he never ate unless I was there sitting when I'd made the food for him and stuff. And if I left him to his own devices, then he would have probably died a lot sooner, to be fair. The only thing that obviously hurts me was because I had some troubles with my landlord with regards to who was going to evict me because I was behind on my rent through my addiction. Obviously, I'd rather spend money on all this alcohol than pay my bloody rent. Which you will find a lot of people who are suffering from addiction, whether it's from drugs or alcohol, are in the same boat. And this is because mainly one, they're either on their own and they've got no one there to guide them, as to say, or no one to, you've got no one to impress. You know, it's what you see in the mirror is what you see in the mirror. You know, you don't think, oh, I'm looking a bit shabby, I'm looking a bit, you know, ill, I'm looking a bit pale because all I've been doing is sitting in for a month on end watching crap on television, playing computer games or whatever, and drinking myself into an early grave. So yeah, keep yourself busy, and like I remember, you know, it's only you who can do this. You know, it's I mean, yes, you've got to want to do it, but 9 out of 10 times people with addiction, they don't like being this way. It's all we know. It's all we know, because we haven't got that many things in our life. And if you haven't, the only thing that's stopping you is you going out there and connecting with people or finding something you enjoy doing. Darts, a pool, tennis club, football club, a running club, cycling club. You know, it's just don't. I know it's hard. I know it's hard because I've been there, and I'm still here. You know, but I can see the top of the well. Let's put it that way. You know, it's in reach. It's in reach, and you just got to keep climbing, man. You just got to keep climbing. It's just, yeah, you might slip and go down a couple of feet, but as long as you've got one firm grip, the other one will follow. Hand over hand, man, hand over hand. So if you do have a blip, if you do have like a lapse, don't kick yourself for it. Analyze it. Sit back and go, right, okay, so why did I have a blip? Why did I have those extra drinks? Why did I have that extra hit? Now, you may not find that answer until a couple of days afterwards, or the next day. You know, your emotions will be all over the shop. I mean, you'll find yourself crying at bloody Britain's Got Talent or something stupid like that. Or watching some sort of program including animals or something, and you know, or things you shouldn't, you know, because you have your addiction is got that much had that much of a hold on you. Your emotions and your thought processes are going to be muddled up, and you're going to react differently to different situations. Like, whereas, should we say, not normal people, but people who we would class as got the head screwed on, as to say, will look at you and go, oh, why are they acting like that? Well, because they don't understand. You know, it's all your emotions and stuff, and that, your hatred for yourself, your hatred for other people, you're wishing if you had a better upbringing, or you wish you'd never done that because you wouldn't be here now, and you know, that's in the past. Yes, that's the reason why you're here, but that goes hand in hand with keeping you at the bottom of that well. That's the last place you want to be, because again, from my first video, it's a lonely place and you're very secluse, and it's not good. It is not good for you. It really isn't. It's us as a human race are a interactive species. You know, we need that interaction with others to learn to feel needed, to feel liked, to feel hated, to feel loved, you know, to feel envied, you know, all these emotions and stuff, and that is the key to your recovery. It's you know, you've got to put yourself out there, you know, you really have. So I will love you and leave you all. Please comment and like at the bottom, subscribe if you can. As I say, I'm new to all this stuff. It's just, I think, well, I want to help you guys out, because I know the road to getting that help is a prolonged and long-winded one. So I hope these little videos help you guys out. So please, you know, look after yourselves, alright?